And now it calls Long Beach, California home. We are at the Queen Mary outdoor venue, an absolutely spectacular setting for KO Night Boxing, Rumble on the Water 2 on CBS Sports Network, presented by Blacktree. We have now reached our main event of the evening in the featherweight division. William Gonzalez versus Tramaine Williams. Our tale of the tape is presented by Blacktree, training for life.
And once again, the age really sticks out. William Gonzalez, a 17-year veteran. He's 36 years old. Tramaine Williams stops and starts on his career. 24 years old, looking to regain past momentum.
Back we go to Mike Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the principals for our main event of the evening. First, would you welcome from Managua, Nicaragua, this is William Gonzalez.
William Gonzalez, 36 years old. In his pro boxing debut, September 2000. In December 2008, he fought for the IBF Bantamweight World title. Lost a very close 12-round majority decision versus then-champion Joseph Agbeko, who Gonzalez said is the greatest opponent that he has ever faced in his 37 pro bouts.
And more recently, he just lost in 5 rounds to the undefeated Dwayne Beeman in October of 2015. He also faced Albert Pagara, a highly regarded prospect out of the Philippines, getting stopped in 6. He represents Tramaine Williams' toughest test to date as a professional.
30 wins for Gonzalez, a knockout or TKO in 26 of those. In his 7 losses, he's been stopped 4 times. Either finish or be finished for William Gonzalez.
And now, would you welcome his opponent from New Haven, Connecticut, this is Tramaine Williams.
Tramaine Williams, 2011 National Golden Gloves champion. The following year, in 2012, finished 3rd in the United States Olympic boxing trials. Enters 11-0 with 1 no contest in his pro career. Williams said, I have the ability to think 2 and even 3 steps ahead of my opponent. I had that as an amateur, and I have that even more so as a professional.
No, he's a slick southpaw, and when he boxes, he reminds you of Pernell Whitaker, just the way he fights and the way he leans and the way he can slip and dodge punches. Sean, he was on a fast track to some big things before being incarcerated in 2014 on a narcotics and weapons charge. When we asked him yesterday, did that make you learn your lesson? He said, honestly, no, it really didn't, because I violated parole twice. But he says now he was on the straight and narrow.
Williams told us this fight is all about establishing my rhythm early. He said, I respect the knockout power of Gonzalez, but he cannot match my speed. Once I settle into my rhythm, this fight is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blacktree, in association with KO Night Boxing and Royal Rec Promotions and Rock Nation Sports, proud to present to you our main event of the evening, set for 10 rounds of boxing in the featherweight class. Your referee, once again in command, is Raul Caiz Jr. Your judges scoring the fight will be Eddie Hernandez, Carla Caiz, and Rudy Barragan. Introducing first, in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks, blue trunks with white and yellow trim, weighing in at 122.5 pounds. A veteran of 37 fights that include 30 wins, 26 by knockout with 7 losses. From Managua, Nicaragua, by way of San Juan, Puerto Rico, give it up for William Chorizo Gonzalez. And his opponent, on my right, in the red corner, wearing the leopard trunks, weighing in at an even 125 pounds. Undefeated in 11 fights, 4 wins coming by knockout. A 10-time national amateur champion, ranked #2 by the USBA, from New Haven, Connecticut. Would you welcome the mighty Midget, Tramaine Williams.
second only, please.
Protector.
Sí.
Mouthpiece. All right, gentlemen, you received the instructions in the dressing room. Know what I expect. A good, clean fight. Ya recibieron las instrucciones que una pelea limpia. Legal punches, golpes legales. Here for you. Here for you. Touch gloves, luck to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos.
In attendance tonight, April Williams. This is the first time that she has ever seen her son Tramaine box in person, either as an amateur or as a pro. Something Tramaine Williams very excited about.
Thank you.
10 rounds at 126 pounds, our main event of the evening.
Listo.
William Gonzalez versus Tramaine Williams. The bell in round number 1. Tonight's Fight Clock is presented by Black Tree. For more information, go online to blacktreeexperience.com. Blue, white, and yellow trunks for Gonzalez. Black trunks, leopard print trim for Tramaine Williams. Hands very high in discipline for the Nicaraguan, who trains in Puerto Rico, William Gonzalez. Good left hand on the inside from Tramaine Williams.
And you can see the height advantage for Gonzalez. And one thing that Williams noted to us yesterday, he's never faced a tall guy that he felt could not punch. So one thing he's going to have to navigate is really the distance. But you just look at the way he leaned, just his overall stance. Low right hand. That front foot almost planted like a tripod, but he just reminds so many people of Pernell Whitaker.
So often, Steve, fighters talk to us about their offense. Good left hand to the right. And there is some offense from Tramaine Williams.
That just seems to be a classic 1-2. It was the right jab and a left hand coming over the top that Gonzalez never saw coming.
A lot of time remaining in round number 1. We'll see how hard Tramaine Williams goes for the stoppage. Ruled a knockdown. Gonzalez supported by the ring ropes. Good decision from referee Raul Kais. Good left hand, and that is it. Game, set, match. Tramaine Williams, just like that.
You know, I say often, Sean, it's not if you win sometimes, it's how you win. And listen, William Gonzalez is a rugged old warhorse. You thought you'd get a few rounds. Tramaine Williams really made a bit of a statement tonight with an explosive knockout victory. I think he is certainly a featherweight to look out for.
The 3 knockdown rule not in effect under the state of California rules, but absolutely no way the referee Raul Kais Jr. would allow this fight to continue. Gonzalez finished with that huge punch in round number 1. And there is April Williams in support of her son. She picked a good night to see Tramaine Williams fight for the first time in person. Now 12-0, 1 no contest, and 5 knockouts for Tramaine Williams. He said that a world title shot cannot come soon enough. Williams proud of his offense, even more proud of his ability to slip punches. He never took a hard shot. And in this, his 13th pro fight, that's the best offensive output we have ever seen from Tramaine Williams.
You know, there is an old phrase that speed is power, and today, Tramaine Williams had an abundance of both in what was an incredibly impressive performance against William Gonzalez, scoring 3 knockdowns in less than 2 minutes and blowing out a usually durable veteran right there being looked at by the California State Athletic Commission, and it looks like William Gonzalez is okay.
A steamroller-like performance and victory for Tramaine Williams. That's the 2nd knockdown. I beg your pardon, that is the 1st knockdown. And then that left hand finishes the fight. Victory for Tramaine Williams.
For life.
3 knockdowns and then knockout in round number 1 for Tramaine Williams. Simply dominant in victory versus former world title challenger William Gonzalez. The heavy pressure and knockdown number 1. Gonzalez getting up, telling referee Raul Calles Jr. that his eyes were clear. That's a great ruling by Calles, as you see Gonzalez supported by the ring ropes. And then the left hand to finish. The power, the precision, the timing, and the win for Tramaine Williams. There is his mother, April Williams, so proud of her son. And again, the first time that April Williams has ever been in attendance for a pro or amateur fight for Tramaine Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Raul Calles Jr. calls a stop to the action at 1 minute 34 seconds of the first round. Your winner by knockout and still undefeated, the mighty Midget, Tramaine Williams.
Take an interview here and I'll come get you in a second.
134 and ruled as a knockout. Phenomenal for Tramaine Williams. When we return, Steve Kim will speak to the victor, Tramaine Williams. Outstanding in our main event of the evening in the featherweight division. This is KO Night Boxing, presented by Black Tree on CBS Sports Network. Change of plans, we're staying here, and we will go to Steve Kim.
All right, thank you, Sean. I'm here with the mighty Midget who made a statement tonight, Tramaine Williams. Tramaine, in your best of hopes, did you think this fight would ever play out like this?
Nah, not really. But I prepared to my best of my ability. But before, sorry, I want to thank God for this opportunity before I say anything. But I got prepared the right way and properly, so anything can happen when I prepare right, and I work hard.
We don't have a monitor in front of us. Take us through the fight. What did you see against Gonzalez?
I kind of felt his power. He hit me with like a little body shot, so I kind of felt he was kind of heavy-handed. I didn't want to run into anything, so I wanted to be like controlled and stay focused, and then the left hand was there.
Tramaine, this is your first real shot on national television. What type of statement did you want to make tonight?
That I could deal with anybody at the featherweight division. Anybody. I'm talking about from the top to the bottom.
Tramaine, we know some of the problems that you've had. Your career's been delayed. Do you think whatever you had before, do you have it all back?
Yeah, I think I got more. What do you think?
I certainly would give you an A+. With that being said, we talked about this yesterday. The featherweight division is very deep. Oscar Valdez, Gary Russell, Lee Selby, Abner Mars. It's a deep division full of very good belt holders.
Lee Selby got the IBF, right?
Yes, he does.
And I'm like number 1 or number 2 at the IBF. Well, not the IBF, but the IBF USBA. I can face Lee Selby. I'll fight any one of the champions, but they won't fight me because I only got 11 fights.
Well, that's why we have sanctioning bodies. I have a feeling you're going to have to be a mandatory contender before anyone really wants to face you. I don't think anyone's going to do it voluntarily. But is there a particular champion that you want?
Gary Russell.
Yes.
I want you. I want you, Gary. Come here. Target practice.
Really? You think Gary Russell would be target practice?
Yes, I do. I really do believe that.
Well, I hope this is being seen in Washington, D.C. Gary Russell is a major belt holder.
I'd be all 4 the brothers, to be honest with you. All 3 of them. They all can get it.
Well, there it is. Big words from the mighty Midget. Tramaine Williams makes a statement tonight. Sean, back to you.
Tramaine, let's get your props, man.
Tramaine Williams is definitely a featherweight to watch. He has the confidence of a world champion. Certainly his mom, April, believes that he will be a world champion. And that is the single-minded focus and belief of Tramaine Williams. The winner by way of knockout, round number 1 versus William Gonzalez. We open tonight in the heavy
Prospect out of the Philippines, getting stopped in 6th. He represents Tramaine Williams' toughest test to date as a professional.
30 wins for Gonzalez, a knockout or TKO in 26 of those. In his 7 losses, he's been stopped 4 times. Either finish or be finished for William Gonzalez. Presented by Black Tree, training for life.
And once again, the age really sticks out. William Gonzalez, a 17-year veteran. He's 36 years old. Tramaine Williams stops and starts on his career. 24 years old, looking to regain past momentum.
Back we go to Mike Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the principals for our main event of the evening. First, would you welcome from Managua, Nicaragua, this is William Gonzalez.
William Gonzalez, 36 years old, in his pro boxing debut, September 2000. In December 2, and now it calls Long Beach, California home. We are at the Queen Mary outdoor venue, an absolutely spectacular setting for KO Night Boxing. Rumble on the Water 2 on CBS Sports Network, presented by Blacktree. We have now reached our main event of the evening in the featherweight division. William Gonzalez versus Tramaine Williams. Our tale of the tape in 2008, he fought for the IBF Bantamweight World title. Lost a very close 12-round majority decision versus then-champion Joseph Agbeko, who Gonzalez said is the greatest opponent that he has ever faced in his 37 pro bouts.
And more recently, he just lost in 5 rounds to the undefeated Dwayne Beeman in October of 2015. He also faced Albert Pagara, highly regarded